Welcome to the ASMR David Battenberg Cake Reads Fairytales podcast, part of the Cosmic Boss podcast network. Super majestic. Oh my goodness. Tonight or this morning or whenever it happens to be that you're listening to this, we are going to be reading the fourth Brothers Grimm tale, and this one is called The Travelling Musicians. Oh my goodness, it's about musicians and they're travelling apparently, so they're not staying still. They're not still staying. They're definitely not statues. Most definitely not. That's true, isn't it, Big Mick? They can't be statues. No, David, they're not going to be statues if they're travelling. Super majestic. So, without further ado, let's get to the majestic story. The Travelling Musicians by the Brothers Grimm. An honest farmer had once an ass. Well, of course. Oh my goodness. That had been a faithful servant to him a great many years. Oh my goodness. Make sure that your ass is your good servant. But was now growing old and every day more and more unfit for work. Oh no. His master, therefore, was tired of keeping him and began to think of putting an end to him. That's right, time for a bit of death. But the ass, who saw that some mischief was in the wind, took himself slyly off. Oh my goodness, look at that, cheeky. What a cheeky ass. And began his journey towards the great city, for there, thought he, I may turn musician. That's right, oh my goodness, from ass to musician. That's how it works. It's that simple, isn't it, Handy? That's how you did it. You went from just being an ass to a musician. Yes, thanks, David. Carry on with the story, David. Okay. After he had travelled a little way, he spied a dog lying by the roadside and panted as if he were tired. Oh. And panted as if he were tired. Oh, what? Oh, the dog was tired. Oh, okay, there was a dog that was tired. What makes you pant so, my friend? Said the ass. Alas, said the dog, my master was going to knock me on the head, because I am old and weak and can no longer make myself useful to him in hunting. So I ran away, but what can I do to earn my livelihood? Hark ye, said the ass, I am going to the great city to turn musician. Suppose you go with me and try what you can do in the same way. Why don't you become a musician as well? The dog said he was willing, and they jogged on together. Oh my goodness, time for a bit of a jog. They had not gone far before they saw a cat sitting in the middle of the road and making a most rueful face. Oh my goodness, what a face. Pray, my good lady, said the ass, what's the matter with you? You look quite out of spirits. Come on, darling. Me, said the cat. How can one be in good spirits when one's life is in danger? Because I am beginning to grow old and had rather lie at my ease by the fire than run around the house after the mice. Oh my goodness, I don't want to catch those mice anymore. My mistress laid hold of me and was going to drown me, and thought I had been lucky enough to get away from her. I do not know what I am to live upon. Oh my goodness, you survived a drowning. Oh, said the ass. That's all we've got to say about that ass. The cat has just told you that they were almost drowned. Oh my goodness. Come on, ass. Show some appreciation. By all means. The ass. Oh, said the ass. By all means, go with us to the great city. You are a good night singer. How does the ass know that? Apparently the ass already knows all about the cat. And may make your... Wonder what they're going to make. Let's find out on the next page. Oh my goodness, super majestic. Great podcasting this. Turning a page. Fortune as a musician. The cat was pleased with the thought and joined the party. Oh my goodness, time for a party. Yay, oh my goodness, super majestic. Soon afterwards, as they were passing by a farmyard, they saw a cock. They saw a cock. Oh yeah, a cock perched upon a gate. Oh my goodness, it's a gatecock. and screamed out with all his might and main. "Bravo!" said the ass. "Upon my word, you make a famous noise, you very, very noisy cock. Pray, what is all this about?"
"Why," said the cock, "I was just now saying that we should have fine weather for all our washing day. And yet my mistress and the cook don't thank me for my pains, and threaten to cut off my head." Sorry, I got lost. Threaten to cut off my head. Sorry, I have a very, very sore head, being a cock and all that, and make broth of me for the guests that are coming on Sunday. They were like, "Oh my goodness, let's eat the big cock. Let's have the cock for Sunday dinner." I was not happy about it.
"Heaven forbid," said the ass. "Come with us, Master Chanticleer." What? How do you know that was his name? Okay, apparently the cock was called Master Chanticleer. None of the other characters got names. "It will be better, at any rate, than staying here to have your head cut off." It would, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Stay here, have your head cut off, or come with us and become a musician. Only two choices. Besides, who knows? If we care to sing in tune, we may get up some kind of a concert. So come along with us. We're getting the band together. That's right.
"With all my heart," said the cock.
So they all four went on jollily together. Oh my goodness, jollily they went on. Joy-lily-lily. La la la, on we go. Super majestic, yo yo yo. They could not, however, reach the great city the first day. So when night came on, they went into a wood to sleep. That's right, always go and sleep in the wood. The ass and the dog laid themselves down under a great tree, and the cat climbed up into the branches, while the cock, thinking that the higher he sat, the safer he should be, flew up to the very top of the tree, and then, according to his custom, before he went to sleep, looked out on all sides of him to see that everything was well. He shook the cock. The cock shook his eyes all across the whole land to make sure everyone knew that he was there. What a massive cock. In doing this, he saw afar off something bright and shining, and called to his companions,
"There must be a house no great way off, for I see a light. The cock has seen the light. Oh my goodness, it might be Jesus."
"If that is the case," said the ass, "we had better change our quarters, for our lodgings is not the best in the world, is it? Oh my goodness, you've taken this lovely majestic tree, has offered you the opportunity to sleep there, and you are, oh my goodness, it's going to not be happy with you. Guys, tree, I'd just eject them right now, tree. Oh my goodness. Besides," added the dog, "I should not be the worse for a bone or two, or a bit of meat." And a constantly changing accent, yeah. So they walked off together towards the spot where Chanticleer had seen the light, the massive cock. And as they drew near, it became larger and brighter. It was a big light, oh my goodness. Till they at last came close to a house in which a gang of robbers lived. Oh look, gang of robbers lived there. Oh my goodness. The ass, being the tallest, of course, he is one tall ass, being the tallest of the company, marched up to the window and peeped in. It was a peeping ass. Oh my goodness.
"Well, donkey," said Chanticleer, what did you see? For some reason, I've become Sean Connery now."
"What do I see?" replied the ass. "Well, why, I see a table spread with all kinds of good things, and robbers sitting right round it, making merry." Oh my goodness, they're making a whole load of merry in there.
"That would be a noble lodge for us," said the cock.
"Yes," said the ass, "if we could only get in." So they consulted together how they should contrive to get the robbers out, and at last they hit upon a plan. The ass placed himself upright on his hind legs, with his 4 feet rested against the window. The dog got upon his back, the cat scrambled up to the dog's shoulders, and the cock flew up and sat upon the cat's head. Oh my goodness, that's it. It's a stack. Stack your animals. When all was ready, a signal was given, and they began their music. Oh my goodness, look at that. Stack of animals all making music. This is going to be amazing, isn't it? The ass brayed. Okay, braying ass. The dog barked. Ruff, ruff. The cat mewed. Mew. And the cock screamed. I'm a cock. And then they all broke through the window at once and came tumbling into the room amongst the broken glass with a most hideous clatter. Clattery, clattery, woofity, woofity, meowdy, meowdy. I'm a massive cock. The robbers, who had been not a little frightened by the opening concert, had now no doubt that some frightful hobgoblin had broken in upon them and scrambled away as fast as they could. They all ran away like scaredy cats. Oh my goodness, guys, if you just waited a moment, you would have seen it was a collection of animals all stacked on top of each other that just broke through your window. You could have easily taken them. You've just given up all of your goods. These robbers, they were total idiots. Oh my goodness. The coast once clear, our travellers soon sat down and dispatched what the robbers had left. They ate all their food, oh my goodness, with as much eagerness as if they had not expected to eat again for a month. They ate it all as quickly as possible before the robbers came back and realised. As soon as they had satisfied themselves, they put out the... Okay, so as soon as they'd satisfied themselves, fair enough. Maybe they had... any children listening... It's just something that that mummies and daddies do sometimes when they're on their own. And anyway, yes. Where were we? I forgot now. Oh my goodness. As soon as they had satisfied themselves, got out of that one. They put out the lights, and each once more sought out a resting place to his own liking, somewhere they could stay. Okay, right, got that now. The donkey laid himself down upon a heap of straw in the yard. The dog stretched himself upon a mat behind the door. The cat rolled herself up on the hearth before the warm ashes, and the cock perched upon a beam on the top of the house. And, as they were all rather tired with their journey, they soon fell asleep. Oh my goodness, that's it, soon fell asleep. Do you think the robbers are going to come back? I got a feeling they're going to work out something about this, you know. Oh, but about midnight, when the robbers saw from afar that the lights were out and that all seemed quiet, they began to think that they had been in too great a hurry to run away. And one of them, who was bolder than the rest, went to see what was going on. Finding everything still, he marched into the kitchen and groped about. Started groping? Oh my goodness. Guys, robbers, wait, introduce yourself first. And groping about until he found a match in order to light a candle. Okay, fair enough. He was groping for matches. And then, espying the glittering fiery eyes of the cat, he mistook them for live coals and held the match to them to light it. He stuck the match in the cat's eyes. Oh my goodness. But the cat, not understanding this joke, because it's not a joke, oh my goodness, stabbing him with matches, sprang at his face and spat and screamed at him. Tss. This frightened him dreadfully, not surprisingly, because cats are incredibly scary. And away he ran to the back door. But there the dog jumped up and bit him in the leg. Oh my goodness, insult to injury. And as he was crossing over the yard, the ass kicked him. Oh my goodness, he had his ass kicked by the ass and the cock. He got kicked in the cock by the ass, and the cock, who had been awakened by the noise, crowed with all his might. Okay, good work, cock. Oh, at this, the robber ran back as fast as he could to his comrades and told the captain how a horrid witch had got into the house and had spat at him and scratched his face with her long bony fingers, how a man with a knife in his hand had hidden himself behind the door and stabbed him in the leg, how a black monster stood in the yard and struck him with a club, and how the devil had sat upon the top of the house and cried out, "Throw the rascal up there!" After this, the robbers never dared to go back to the house. But the musicians were so pleased with their quarters that they took up their abode there, and there they are, as I dare say, to this very, very day, right now. Unfortunately, very, very shortly after that, they all died of cholera. That's right. And their musical career never really took off because they only had one concert, and it was how they got their house. But yeah, there we go. The end. That's it. That's the travelling musicians. Super majestic. What did you make of that, Big Mick?
I thought that story was absolutely bonkers, David. I don't know if I would hire that band. I don't know if that's a good resume for them. They should at least put in maybe if they played some good concerts.
Yeah, that's really it. I know, crazy, isn't it? Won't be seeing that band live, will we? What were they called? The Animals. Anyway, Super Majestic, thank you so much for listening. Please tune in the future for the Doodle Show, Super Majestic, where you could win this very, very story. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. You are the greatest audience in the entire universe. I don't know if anybody's told you that. Did you tell them that, Big Mick?
Oh, well, you are. You're the best audience in the whole world. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes and the subscriptions and the comments and everything. You're amazing. We absolutely love you. Please, make sure you come back for the next episode.
I'm sure they will. Anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.